Welcome to This Week in Gunpla and Plamo. Today we take a look at all the upcoming new products from Bandai at the Wonder Festival Shanghai from 3rd until 4th October 2020, which is less than 24 hours away. So this is actually quite a big surprise. Bandai is pulling out all the stops to win the hearts and wallets of the Chinese customer in China. So the biggest surprise is of course the upcoming 130 scale life-size Freedom Gundam statue. So what does this all mean? This is not a model kit, it is also not a perfect grid, and it is also not to scale to the actual mobile suit itself. Rather, it is a 130 scale of the upcoming Freedom Gundam statue that's going to be revealed in Shanghai, China in 2021 to 2022. So that is the interesting part of this product. I really did not expect Bandai to actually come up with something that is not a model kit this time round. It is totally something new. So kudos to the team in Bandai for having the courage to introduce something new other than just plum model kits. I think the Chinese customers in China are definitely ready with their wallets to buy this thing. And if you're wondering how much is this thing going to cost, well, it is going to retail at 14,999 renminbi, which is the Chinese yuan, and that works out to roughly about 2,000 US dollars. Is that a lot? Well, definitely is, but Bandai don't do anything half-ass. So whenever they do something, it is always to the extreme and they make sure that you get your money's worth. And with this 130 scale Gundam Freedom statue, you can actually expect some very cool gimmicks. I mean, let's talk about the overall looks and feel, alright? I think I was quite surprised at the level of detail that's gone into this Freedom Gundam. Definitely a lot more than the actual Master Grade version 2.0 that I built. So definitely something interesting and a lot more to look forward to. Secondly, in terms of proportion, I think Bandai also got the proportion right. This time around, Freedom looks really good in this 130 scale statue. And thirdly, you can see that there's actually more than 20 points of LEDs throughout the entire statue. So this entire statue will have LED on the shoulder armor, on the eyes, on the chest, even on the elbow as well, and also on the armor skirting, and also on the knee. So there's actually quite a lot of LEDs, 20 points all together put up, and it will actually look quite nice. Now obviously, this being a statue, there will be no articulation, so don't expect this to have 100 points of articulation and you're able to pose with it. So it is supposed to be a fixed pose statue. Okay, as you can see here, this is the final pose of how the statue is going to look like when you buy it, and perhaps the actual look and feel and also the pose of the Freedom Gundam statue when it's unveiled in Shanghai too. Now, the funny thing is, obviously we are still waiting for the official information to come out from Bandai. It is officially called the 130 scale statue of the Freedom Gundam. But if you look closely at the 10 card that's put up right in front of the prototype itself, it says soft vinyl figure. So I'm kind of confused, right? I mean, if it's soft vinyl figure and they're asking for 14,999 renminbi yuan, it would be a little bit pricey to me, but I'm not too sure what will be the actual material that's going to be used to construct this statue. Will they be using, the normal statue materials like polyresin, PVC and ABS, or would they be really going the soft vinyl route? I think it's going to be the polystone. It's going to be a mixture of polystone and also ABS plastic somehow somewhere, because they do need to insert the LED lights. So let's see what the official announcement is going to be. But for now, to be very frank, I really like the look and feel of this guy. My only concern is the cost. It's a little bit too pricey, and I'm very sure that this product will probably not be available for sale outside of China. So this will probably be something that you can only buy if you're in Shanghai, China, visiting the actual Gundam Freedom itself. Okay, so what do you guys think? Will you be actually buying this if you have the money, right? Let's say money is not an issue. Will you spend 2,000 US dollars to buy this Freedom Gundam? Granted, it looks good. The detail, the color separation, it definitely looks, the proportion itself looks good. And maybe it's just me, but For the first time in the longest time, the Gundam head itself looks slightly a little bit more bigger than what we used to see in plum model kits, and that has always been my biggest gripe. I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I've always felt that when I'm building my Gundam, no matter what grades they are, high grade, real grade, master grade, I've always felt that the head of the mobile suit is always just a little bit too small to scale compared to the rest of the entire body of the mobile suit. So maybe that's just me. But this time around, the head for the Freedom Gundam 1/3 scale statue actually looks quite good. So yeah, that is the biggest surprise to me. And in case if you're wondering, hey, how do I actually power up the entire 20 LED lights that's embedded inside this 1/30 scale Freedom Gundam statue? Well, it's actually USB powered. I'm not sure whether they will actually give a base, which I think they probably should, because you do need to hide the wiring somewhere somewhat. So it will be USB powered, so that's good news. You don't have to worry about finding AAA or AA batteries to power up this bad boy. It is a little bit pricey, but judging from the trends from Bandai over the last few years with the metal structure, new Gundam, and then there is the Phoenix Unit 3 as well, going at 52,000 yen. It does look like Bandai is slowly trading towards the premium end of the market when it comes to the Gundam franchise. So not limited only to plum model kits. I do foresee that Bandai will probably be creating a lot more premium, sophisticated kits like the Master Grade Extreme, the Premium Bandai Unit 3, and also this statue. I'm actually been waiting for Bandai to actually release statue, and this might be the first in a long line of statue series from Bandai. Bandai is also releasing a lot more products for the China market based on the Gundam Seed franchise, and this is the Owl Strike version RM. It's a special color for the China market, so it really does seem that Bandai is trying very hard to attack and get as many fans as possible from the China market. This guy looks actually surprisingly good. I think if you ask me about the last few China limited edition kits from Bandai, the colors were seriously quite horrendous, right? And this is probably the first decent kit in a special limited edition color for the China market that looks anything remotely good. It has a two-tone red color finishing together with a combination of a dark gray and a little bit of black on the armor parts. So it's gonna be a special package. You'll get the entire Owl Strike version RM, and all the additional weapon packs that has been released before will be sold separately. So you can buy the Master Grade Sword Launcher Strike Pack, the Perfect Strike Pack as well, and the Striker Pack. So everything will be sold separately, and there's a lot of options, but unfortunately this will only be made available again to the China market. So yeah, I know some of you are probably bummed and say, yeah, why is Bandai focusing so much on China market? Well, given the China is probably one of the largest economy right now next to the United States, I think it's probably the right strategy, and I do think that you can probably expect Bandai to release even more exclusive limited edition for that market itself. So for all of us Gunpla fans other than Japan and China, it does look like there will be a lot more things that you will need to order from Japan and also China to get those limited edition colors and also special kits. No announcement yet in terms of price, availability, in terms of number of units, so I can't really comment, but the only thing that I can say is the kit looks good. I mean, for the longest time I've always loved the Strike mobile suit design, but this is the first time I actually see it in a black and red color. It kind of reminds me of the Uniqlo Zaku colors as well, so that's actually quite an interesting combination for the Owl Strike. My question to the rest of you is, would you be actually trying to pre-order this if you're outside of China? Because obviously, for all of us outside of China, we'll probably need to pay a little bit extra to actually get this kit shipped out to your respective countries. for me, I would actually rather get all the additional weapon packs and episodes separately, so that is the only thing that I don't really have. I do have my Gundam Freedom. I'm probably buying the Outstrike normal version, which is the Outstrike version 2.0, if I'm not mistaken, version RM, and probably, you know, load it up with the Perfect Strike pack that is made out of specialty for the Wonder Festival Shanghai 2020. While we may not have GBWC this year, we will have the hobby exhibition in Malaysia from the 23rd October until 1st November in Paradigm Mall, Petaling Jaya. So we will be there as well on the first and last day of the event. And now the most important thing is, of course, to look at what goodies we will get. And if you compare this to the hobby exhibition from Thailand, it definitely does seem that we're getting a lot of different kits. At least that's what I think, because I've not seen the Gundam based limited kits in Thailand. But this time around, we will actually be able to buy the brand new real grade Gundam based limited wings, Gundam Zero Endless Wards, clear color. And to be very frank, I really want the master grade Gundam based limited Sazabi version car. That special coating looks absolutely gorgeous, but the price is absolutely banging as well. RM 860, that's more than $200 just for the kit alone. So a little bit out of my reach, to be very frank. But I think most of you will probably be buying the event limited kits that is going to be running at the end of the month of October in Malaysia. And there's actually quite a lot of new kits that I've not seen before, and that includes the upcoming master grade Barbatos clear color. So that is the one that I think quite a lot of you will actually buy. As for me, I'm actually aiming for the real grade new Gundam clear color. That one is something that I actually really want to have in my collection, together with the master grade Sniper GM as well in clear color. So it does seem like this year alone, while we may not have as many different Expo kits compared to hobby exhibition in Thailand, it does seem that at least we are getting a lot more new variants and variations this time round. So a lot of new kits that I've not seen before, and there are some kits that I would definitely buy at the event. So for those of you who want to stop by and say hi to us, you know, we'll be wearing our Awesome Toys TV shirt at the event itself, and of course myself and Big Pete will be filming. So if you do see us, come and say hi to us on camera and you'll be featured in our video. Or if you just want to give us a high five, do let me know. We'll do a distant social distancing high five from far. The real grade RX-2 mechanical clear is also something new this time around. So for me, given how bad that kit was, you know, I probably will not be buying that kit. But the one that I'm actually quite curious about is a real grade Strike Freedom Gundam. I'm actually quite keen on that particular design, to be very frank. The clear color version actually looks pretty good, but the inner frame of the puke gold color kind of put me off. So that is the unfortunate part. Yeah, my only wish was that the master grade Chazaku version 2.0 came in a nicer clear color finish. This clear color finish for the Chazaku, it seems like more of a transparent red rather than clear bright red as we've seen from the newer clear color kits. So yeah, not a very good direction for that if you ask me. So the master grade Jesta Cannon is definitely something that I'm looking forward to, and also the master grade Barbatos and the real grade new Gundam. So see you guys there at the event at 23rd October and also 1st November. And of course, the Ultimate Luminous series is continuing its attack on our wallets, and this time around, Series 3 is finally going to be the granddaddy himself. If you remember Series 1 and Series 2, they were focusing on the Zaku, so this time you actually get the Gashapon Ultimate Luminous RX-2. So it looks quite cool, you know, you put in the LED unit into the chest itself, you light up the chest and the head together, so you will get two variations, and that is the normal RX-2 and also the G3 colors. I've always liked the size and height of the Ultimate Luminous series, but the price of this series is actually quite pricey, so I think I'll probably be skipping this series altogether for now. Sorry, it's not the G3, but it's actually the deactivated mode. Now, the something new, and this is not something coming from Bandai, but this is actually coming up from Tomy Tech, and this is actually quite interesting. So Tomy Tech has started selling a list of I'm not sure whether these are model kits, but they do seem like it. So you actually assemble these dioramas of damaged buildings, destroyed buildings, and they are scaled at 1:144 scale. So if you guys are too lazy to build your own diorama for your mobile suit plum model kits, you can actually buy the entire Tomy Tech series of destroyed building. All in all, there is about, I think, 4 to 5 designs, and they all look really good. All you need is just a little bit of paint and a little bit of weathering. It will look seriously very cool. So the good thing is, because it is 1:144 scale, it actually looks quite nice and in proportion to a 1:44 scale mobile suit and also plum model kits from Bandai. As you can see here, there's some pictures of the Tomy Tech destroyed building itself. How much do they cost? Well, I think each box itself costs less than $10. So these are actually quite affordable, and the cool thing is, this is something that is totally new, at least to me. I've not seen these things in the market before, and if you look at the amount of detail, for example, you can actually see the electric fuse box, the wiring that's going through the building, all the separate details of the pillars and the structures. Everything is so nicely built, and I'm actually planning to actually get some of this to build into my own diorama for display at home, and maybe perhaps as my entry into upcoming GBWC in the coming years. Who knows, right? So if you do want to get the Tomy Tech series of destroyed building, you can actually get them from Gacha. I'll put them down in the link below. And if you want to find out more about Wonder Festival Shanghai that's happening in less than 24 hours, I will put the link down below as well, so you guys can check out all the details of all the upcoming products, not only from Bandai, but all the big brands such as Yolo Park. They are showcasing their gigantic, awesome looking Optimus Prime statue, the IIES as well, and Prime 1, XM Studios. There will be quite a lot of new announcements coming up, but I think the biggest names next to Bandai showcasing in Wonder Festival will actually be Hot Toys as well. So Hot Toys actually have quite a lot of new products coming out, from the entire Avengers, Spidey series. Quite a lot of new products coming out from them as well to be seen at Wonder Festival Shanghai. So as soon as Wonder Festival Shanghai starts in less than 24 hours, the moment we get more updates and more information, we'll be sharing them with you guys. So do stay tuned to our channel for more information. Now, if you're new to our channel, please consider subscribing, because we do have quite a lot of new information, toy reviews, and also events and competition coming up on our channel. So if you would love to find out more about collectibles, not just about plum models, but also about statues and toy reviews, do follow Awesome Toys TV. And a very big thank you for staying all the way to the end at this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you down in the comment section below. See you guys. Thank you guys for watching.